Okay, now we're in the fourth parak, third Mishnah. Hu haya omer. So we're still talking about Ben Azi. Hu haya omer. Al tehi baz l'cho adam. Don't scorn, don't dismiss, don't be dismissive and insulting to any person. Va'al tehi maflig l'cho davar. And don't be dismissive of anything. Don't write anything off as if it's meaningful. She'ein l'cha adam, she'ein lo sha'a. Because there is not to you any person, there will be no person that you encounter that doesn't have his hour or his moment to you. If God thinks it's important for you to encounter this person, then there's a reason why you're encountering this person. Right? Don't think there's nothing trivial. Right? Ve'ein l'cha davar she'ein lo makom. And there is nothing that doesn't have its place. But again, it says l'cha. Both of these are personally to you. You know, there's a famous story. You know, at the time of the Romans, you have Alexander conquers Israel. Alexander conquers the whole eastern part of the world, and it becomes Greek culture. And eventually, Rome arises in the west, but it's still the eastern side of the Roman Empire is still mostly a Greek culture. And the same way, we think of ourselves as living in those days in a homogeneous society, but it was a heterogeneous society. There were Jews, there were Hellenists, there were Greeks, there were Syrians, there were Romans. It was a mixed area. So near the Galilee, a bunch of Jewish boys, nice boys, right? Boys going to yeshiva, boys learning, boys growing up. But there was also a non-Jewish swineherd in the area, a little boy named Dikla. And he was a pig herder. So the young boys in the yeshiva, older boys in the yeshiva, tormented him mercilessly. Right? Teased him, gave him a hard time, hassled him, tormented him. They made his life hell. Now one day, Dikla grows up, joins the Roman army, works his way up through the Roman army, becomes a general. Eventually, finds himself in a little odd job called the emperor. And Dikla, the swineherd, became Diocletian, the emperor, who happened to remember the Jewish people very unfavorably. And he remembered the best of the Jewish people very unfavorably. You can't argue that these were goofy people, that these were non-religious people, that these are non-representative. These were the kids who grew up to be Rebbeim, who grew up to be, and in the end you had a very painful set of negotiations between the Rebbeim and Diocletian to avoid the absolute destruction of the Jewish people. And it was difficult to convince him that we are a force of morality and we were a force of good. I mean, you had 20% of the Roman Empire were pseudo-Jews. Huge percent. I mean, Judaism was very, very popular throughout the Roman Empire. Purely or in simplified versions. Right? You see major, intellectual elites coming to our side. It's one of the reasons why the church grew so quickly. Right? When you walked into a sophisticated Roman community and said you could have all the benefits of Judaism without the kosher thing and the morality thing and the Shabbos thing, just think and be saved and accept, the guy, you're there. I mean, huge percentage of, stepped over the line because they recognized the beauty of what we had. But it's very difficult to convince Diocletian that we were good guys because he knew us. He grew amongst us, right? And you can look at, if you would sit there and you can think, who is less important, right? Dikla the swineherd. Let's go torment Dikla the swineherd. But there is no person who doesn't have his time, right? That if it's necessary for God thinks it's necessary for you to confront this person in your day, then there's something there. We said, who's wise? A person who learns from everybody, right? Who's respected? A person who respects everybody, right? It's everybody. That's our job. And he says, respect everyone. Don't think that there's anything in the world that's meaningless. Everything has its place. Every person has his time.